You're probably autistic. What, you need more? Yeah, yeah, all right, I guess I can probably explain it. Uh, well, nature fascinates you. And I don't just mean like, whoa, isn't it so cool that that bird can fly? No, I'm saying the concept of everything else existing around you right now at this exact moment, the fact that fish can swim, the fact that animals walk, the fact that birds can fly, not on a little level, like, whoa, it's so cool that it's in the air, but on a big level, like, holy shit, can you imagine how fucking crazy everything in the universe has to be to connect to each other just for feathers to allow a bird to fly? That kind of autism. Maybe that's not autism, but you do have autism. That's not the point. What I'm trying to say is every new animal you hear about is another day of excitement, and every piece of media you consume is about magical creatures and animals of the past, and, you know, just the concept that evolution will continue long beyond your existence. Beyond your existence, you will die one day. And you like Pokemon too. You love Pokemon. The idea of beasts of fantastical nature growing stronger and living in a world where every new bit of information is amazing, novel, and strange is everything you could ever want. And you know what? This is fucking me at age 6, dude. That was me. Being 6 years of age, 6 years old. Can you imagine being 6? That was so long ago. Like, even when you're 6, you don't really realize that you're 6, do you? You can even you can't even imagine being 6 now, and you couldn't even imagine being 6 then. Like, unless you're 7 years old, try to remember being 6 years of age. 6 years since you popped out of a womb. You can't imagine it. And when you were 6, you can't imagine the life you live now. You can't imagine future terrors. You can't imagine the capitalistic cancer growth of modern society. They can't imagine the threat of impending world wars that stand on the doorstep, and at any moment you could die. And even the simple fear of never wanting to open your eyes because you're worried something will be watching you outside of your eyelids, fears like that, things that maybe maybe you shouldn't have to feel. Holy shit, is that Kiwi wearing a hat? That's right. This video essay isn't about growing old or the fear of the future or even some crazy shit that's in your very country right now. But instead, this is a video about the 2008 life simulation real-time strategy god game developed by Maxis, known as Spore. Do you remember this game? Like, the franchise that hasn't been in the public eye since Spore Hero Arena, which, you know, uh, it's from a DS game from 2009, the DS games that we all played. Everyone played on the DS and played the same games, right? There wasn't like a million games on the DS, so many that it's kind of hard to keep count. Well, whatever the memories you have of this game, your newest memories are about to be me playing this wonky ass space alien game. That's right. What? You try to have some sort of, you know, lovely childhood memory about playing spore creatures. You make a little guy. Do you remember spore creatures? Am I the only one who remembers all of these spore games? Whatever. Let's get into the video, because I'm tired of talking. So I'm gonna talk some more. That's just how I roll, baby. That's just how I roll. Now we're choosing a new planet, one with green water, because that's what Earth looks like. And of course, we're going to start as an herbivore because we're not about that conflict. It's very important. We're not about conflict. We're going to play this shit normal. And we're going to name this shit Earth. Definitely. Prop. Prop. Probably. Uh, Now, for those who weren't aware, when you play Spore, you start from scratch. And by scratch, I mean you're a tiny little plant type scratch. Well, not exactly a plant, a plankton, a zooplankton, a small little cell even, swimming around, and just in general eating plants, having a great life. That's actually something that's very important to me, is having a great life, just a chill experience, just eating plants and avoiding predators, of which there are many, because unfortunately, apparently eating meat is like a common practice or something. I don't know, I'm an herbivore, I only eat plants, but that unfortunately means that I get my butt kicked by anything with big enough jaws to do a little bit of a chompy chompy. Thankfully, I can avoid them with relative ease, for now. Unlike some herbivores, which maybe get their asses clapped pretty hard. Thankfully, I can reap the rewards if someone with a unique body part dies when I'm near them. And with these sneakily achieved pieces of genetic advancement, I can make a much more interesting creature than just a little blob that gets bitten by every single large thing with mouth. But for now, I will have to stay a small guy, at least until I can stop dying. Here you can see me front flipping off of a predator before absolutely noshing on some green. Green that there is plenty of, which is why we should all share. Hey, leave me some. At least a little? Fuck. Jeez. Okay, maybe now it's time to have a baby and we can figure out some other way to make sure that herbivores don't steal our own food. Because it's my food, not theirs. It's actually kind of funny. This may be an old game, but scientists have just now found out this is actually exactly how evolution works. Isn't that wacky? Better run, boys. I am fully evolved. Not really, but whatever, because now I'm gonna eat your asses. That's right, I'm not an herbivore anymore. I'm an omnivore. Just fucking eating shit. Nom 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 nom. Uh-huh. Yeah, you run away. You stay away. Yeah, that's right. No, but seriously, this game is violent as hell. Everything gets murdered, all the time. But that's perfectly fine, because even though you can get your ass kicked over and over over again, the game keeps going. You'll respawn, you'll go again. Everything's fine. And after a while, you'll get to evolve. And a different kind of evolve, like you'll get a brain evolve. Isn't that so cool? And one of the best parts about this game is that at the end of every time you live an age, cell stage, creature stage, so on, you get a little timeline of how you've been going. And so, I was very omnivorous, I have omnivorous qualities, so I get to move on as an omnivore into the next stage. Look out, world. Me and my kiwis. The bird, not the plant, but also the plant. We're gonna rule the world someday. Now I know what you're thinking. Wishy-wash me, this looks like a game for babies. I can't believe that you've completely changed the game mode now. What happened to point-and-click adventure? Well, that's still going on. There's just more 3D graphics to it. Now, you also need to make friends, as well as kill things. Thankfully, there's gameplay now, because I wasn't killing things before. Through the simple Simon Says minigame, in which if you have the power-up you use it to copy your friends, you can unlock parts through friendship instead of murder. And the best part is that you get to see all these interesting creations made by you, or, if you have the internet, other players. Ah yes, bones. One of my favorite parts about Spore. See, as someone who loves to collect things and is very satisfied at visual progression, collecting bones is a very easy way to scratch that itch. You use the bones to dig up DNA, which you can then use as body parts to put on your creature when you mate. And, better body parts, better creature. It's just plain progress, baby. So every time I see a pile of bones, I dig them up. Don't do that in real life. Don't just dig up piles of bones. That's not safe. I'm serious. You'll get arrested. But in this game, fuck. Dig up all the corpses you want. Now, call me crazy, but I kind of liked that shade of omnivore blue we had going on earlier. So, after taking a little bit of a snacky break, I think I'm gonna continue to reach blue. And unfortunately that now means instead of eating plants and meat, I need to befriend and murder. And the best part is that once you do enough stuff, you evolve a bigger brain! A bigger brain again! And we should celebrate that. One of the best parts about being an omnivore is that you can summon a pack of animals to help you, both in combat and in socialization. So here you see that I'm about to, socialize up some swilsons. We're gonna talk, we're gonna sing, we're gonna... Oh. Hey, no guys, come back. I can't, guys, I can't, alone? I can't do this alone. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Maybe I was being a bit of a scaredy cat. I could probably socialize them. It'll be easy. Oh. Yeah. When you don't reach up to the apex of the bar at the same time as them when socializing, they get angry. But there is option 2. The best part is, this early in the game, their friends aren't gonna come and save them. I can make this up later. Socialize with another animal. Oh, I'm not doing so good. Maybe if I stick and move and dodge and... Oh, fuck. This could have been avoided. Right, this time, I'm not fucking around. Me and my posse, we're gonna go kick their asses. That's right. I've got my friend Kiwi. I've got these fucking frog bugs. And we're gonna go just absolutely annihilate these Swilsons. We're gonna destroy them. We're gonna tear them limb from limb. We are gonna absolutely beat them with kindness. Guys! Oh, what? Oh, well, you thought I was gonna... No, why would I kill them? No, what are you talking about? That's ridiculous. Look at these guys. We're buds. We're buds. It's me, the kiwi birds, and the frog bugs, and these fucking six-limbed pigs. We're all friends here. You just don't understand. Okay, look. I get it. First time I was a little suspicious. This time, okay? We're gonna make friends from the beginning. It's gonna be so easy. Fuck. Okay, I guess I'll kill these ones. Killing them. Here we go. Great. Now I gotta fucking find more guys to make friends with. You guys are making being an omnivore really hard. Ooh. Okay. I took a bone break. I'm good now. I can enjoy the scenery. Like this goofy-ass fucking pupa. Seriously, this thing's goofy as hell. Look, I'm eating it. Okay. But no, seriously. That's actually Spore's way of saying that it's loading in new assets, such as an animal. On my way here, Can you move? I'm trying to go to the next nest. Can you fucking move? Can you get off of me? Pupa, I swear to God, if you don't get off of... Thank you! Okay, maybe these guys, the Pertubers, maybe they'll communicate with me. Alright, weird. Turns out, opposite problem with these guys. They're too good at socializing. They're way better than me at everything, and they do it in a group, so it is way hard to socialize. Can you help me? Please, I swear. No. Ooh, I can't do this. I need to take a break. Where the fuck are some bones? Okay, I'll try the Pertubers later. Let's try these guys. Come on, be my friend. Be my friend. You're not... Hey, that's the opposite. That's you actively trying to not be my friend. Please, can we try again? Let's try again. I can be better. It's okay. It's alright. No, Don't leave. Please. Oh, I need a friend. I was doing this all wrong. Just get a giant swarm to peer pressure them. Yeah. Oh. Do I have a bigger brain again? Is this exactly how evolution works? Definitely how evolution works. And you know what? I need a reward for being so patient. Ooh, I needed that. Okay. Wait. Did that fuck with my... Hold on. Whew. Okay, I'm still blue. Wait. Where are you guys going? No. Come on. What? You're abandoning me? Cause what? Cause I extinctified a race of animals that were just really good at dancing? Cause I genocided someone? Man, think of the babies. Jeez. Fuck, I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna need to dig up some bones after this, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. Okay guys, I ran into this weird glitch where if I make enough bad choices, I die? Yeah, it's pretty weird. I looked around, tried a couple different things. I even tried socializing with the Protubers again, and that didn't work. So I guess I die. Whatever. But the problem was that I made more bad choices, and get this, I died again. Doesn't make any sense. So, I guess we're gonna skip ahead a little bit, you know? Just to the good part. Alright guys, turns out I just needed to make good choices, and then I made it. Turns out they weren't abandoning me, they were preparing a new nest. I mean, I did most of the work, but you know, whatever. New nest, right? And now I get to continue playing this amazing, perfect game. Except that it crashed. Which isn't cool. I tried stuff. I even tried socializing with the Protubers again, and that didn't work. So, I guess I just gotta be miffed and come back to you guys when I'm back to where I was before. Alright, so I went forward a bit too far, and I am now a god among birds. At least you could say that. But look at that. Nothing's more beautiful. Nothing's more beautiful than just a lone bird thing coming back to its bird family. Yeah, they don't look like spiders at all. I am not repulsed by their presence. Sometimes nature's like that though. But let us all remember an important lesson. Make sure to save your game or else your creations are gonna look like not a bird anymore, and that would suck. You know, besides looking like the unholy spawn of an adorable bird and just a really big thing with too many fuzzy legs, these kiwichers of mine really remind me that an important cornerstone in life is the relationships you make with those you love. You know, and honestly, there's nothing more beautiful than the pure love you can have for... Wait, are those? Ooh. Sorry, oof, what was I saying? I don't know, doesn't matter. Hey, egg, get out of here. Get out of here, bud, thanks. I don't know what I was saying before, probably didn't matter. I'm gonna make a fucking baby again. Let's go. Put a little groove on. I am absolutely chomping at the bit to have babies and make this just a more beautiful creature. Know what I'm saying? A more beautiful creature. I'm gonna lay the egg because, of course, gentlemen lay eggs. That's just what we do. And I'm gonna... insert inspiring text. Oh no, come on, we're not doing this again. Stop abandoning babies, come on. Really? We're leaving? At least my fucking dad has the brain to not leave. Okay, that's weird. No wait, no, he's not leaving still. Come on, please, I need a father figure. Come on, yeah, okay, thank you for coming back. I don't know what I would have fucking done if my dad was just not there one day, you know what I mean? That would be insane. He left me? What? What am I... This is gonna have serious impact on my young, malleable mind. I can't believe that I have no father figure. What am I gonna do? I mean, I'm gonna save, but what am I gonna do? While we watch Kiwis absolutely mow down the average American, can I ask you guys to like and subscribe? It doesn't cost even a single dollar, which I know is a lot for some people, unfortunately. But with amazing content like this, I hope that I can make someone's day. And honestly, make someone's week. Maybe more than one person's day? No, I shouldn't dream it. Man, I better get a handful of meat before I go dig up some more bones. I wonder if my good luck will ever run out at this rate. Seems unlikely. I'm not really sure what to say. I make all these jokes and I do all these silly little things in this video, but I guess there's just something I've been trying to say. Spore is an amazing game, and I love it. And there's just so much about it that's amazing. There's these weird creatures that you can make. You can see your own creations in the game, and it's magical. And the alien worlds you can adventure are magical too. Sometimes I just like, walking around and looking at shit. I just love this strange quality that the game has. It's not really something that's been, how do I say this? It's not really something that's been like redone recently, this is a fucking old game. It's almost 20 years old, and yet it's just way unique to many other games that exist these days. You got your shooters and you got your fucking battle royales and you got your fucking indie horror games, but you don't really have anything like this. Something unique, personal, that you can create yourself. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's something that games should strive for more often. Sorry, I don't know what I was talking about. I was in that bone zone. Alright, we're gonna attack some random shit now, just so, get that blue. Blue? Am I even in the blue anymore? What does blue even mean? I'm just now realizing I've been attacking this ape that's just minding its own business. I think I let all this violence get away with me. It was so easy to just kill things to solve my problems that I'm starting to realize that I'm afraid to even see what color I am anymore. Green, blue. There wasn't enough negotiating for anything but red. Red like the blood of these space animals. These space animals that I was so excited to meet and to exist alongside. Is it possible that the reason why Kiwis are brown is because they're formed of the green of friendship that they were built upon, and the red that's the blood of their enemies? No, it's not right for me to represent such adorable animals. Is that what I think it is? It's a whooper! Let's fucking go! Oh man, look at this! Oh geez, what the fuck was I on about? This is amazing! If I hadn't killed stuff, I never would have been over here to look at these fucking whoopers! I gotta make friends with these guys. These are the best guys. Look at me, just fucking grooving with them. Oh man, this is the best thing ever. I love killing things! And it really does make me wonder if killing things leads to... Wait a minute. Sorry guys, someone was mowing their lawn so loud outside that I completely forgot what I was being a misguided villain about. So instead, I'm gonna do what's called an evasive breeding, in which I... Hey, no, come on, this guy's about to kill me. Please. I'm about to do what's called an evasive breeding, where I start having sex in front of someone who wants to kill me, and then they decide that, you know what, sex is really gross, I'm gonna go. And that's how you solve all problems. Tell you what, there are a lot of people where if they were just having sex, they wouldn't die. Ignore old horror movies where people who were lustful immediately died. Alright, now, I'm thinking that our look is almost complete. We're pretty much the perfect creature. But first, a true beak. The real mouth of a kiwi, as everyone knows, is hidden somewhere deep inside of their large plump body, but perhaps this fake beak should be a bit more presentable and a bit less curvy. Did you guys know that sapience and sentience are different things? Yeah, it's weird. Sentience just means you are capable of feeling and understanding your feelings, but sapience is all about acquiring wisdom. You know, something that I would like to think only humans are capable of. But unfortunately, due to recent experiences, I've found out that six-armed kiwis are just as likely to attain sentience and sapience even as humans are, so... What's the point I'm trying to make? I think I forgot. But the main point is, I look pretty fucking cool. Alright, before I move on to the next stage, there's one last thing I must do. I must say goodbye to my fellow Kiwichers, because I must reject Kiwi and accept Whooper. That's much better. Alright, with a posse by my side, no matter what happens, I can remain strong and confident in my beliefs. You know what? I think next phase, everything's gonna go fine and dandy. I'm pretty sure it wasn't even that bad. In fact, I'm pretty confident that whatever happens, I'm doomed. Moving on. And upon the death of the only sapient kiwi in the world, all the other Oh. Alright, we're gonna keep going with the society thing anyways. We're making fire that close to your mouth? That doesn't seem safe. Can you get your face out of the fire? Oh my god. Despite the difficulties of building a society with no neck and a mallet in your mouth, the kiwis made it to the tribal stage. I'll be skipping it. Only kidding, if I skip the whole thing, how could I check out these adorable whoopers? I love them so much. And unfortunately, as much as I hate to say it, tribal stage is a very big, unfortunate part of why Spore is not the best game ever. It's very boring, there's a lot of single-minded, rather uninteresting gameplay, a lot of gathering resources, a lot of waiting around. The camera angle really doesn't fit for how honestly still close up this part of the game is. It's honestly really weird why they chose now to change the camera angle and make it so unpersonal, but I promise this will not just be me complaining all tribal stage long. Now, the point of Tribal Stage is to represent how your species completely outcompetes all the other species before becoming the dominant one, like how humans worked out. So... yeah, you dominate some species. Fortunately, there's not just one species to dominate, and instead you have to kill off many other possible allies, because making friends doesn't work, remember? And part of that visual progress I love so much, the more species and more tribes you interact with, the better your own village becomes. It's mostly visual, but there are certain perks that you unlock as you defeat or befriend other towns. Excellent. A village is defeated and I can 3D print, hatch more babies. Yes, yes. I'll admit, at this point in the game, you start to care less about the progress of one specific character, and it starts to feel a little more impersonal, because now you're taking care of this whole community, and it's like, blood, do I really care what any of these people do? I mean, I'm just kind of pressing a button to make a baby. There's no emotional attachment at all. Look at all these little fucking green-brown ping pong balls. Do I care? No, I don't care. I know. I sound oh, fuck. Raiders? Great. No, wait. Don't kill the one thing I care about. Oh, God. I hate you guys. I mean, I can't believe this. This is just like the police officers just show up and kill the dog on the scene instead of anyone important like a criminal. I mean, who the fuck is even killing my whoopers, right? Pigs. Okay. I tried socializing with the Pertubers again, and that didn't work. So instead, I finished off the last of the Cyan Raiders and figured maybe I needed some sort of plan to figure out what to do from here. Maybe I should slaughter them, maybe I should kill them with kindness. I was thinking, wait a fucking minute, more raiders? Okay, who are these guys, right? More pigs. Orange-shaped pigs. You know what? Whatever. Deciding that I was to send but one single tribesman to go fishing, and devoting the rest of my members to attacking other clans, I realized there was already more raiders. Different raiders too, and more raiders. There were green raiders, there were purple raiders. I was purple. Why were there more purple raiders? They certainly did not look like Kiwis. So, you know, I had to figure some shit out. While I had my Kiwis gather by the fire, I created a plan. I was going to need food to boost my numbers that were very low right now. So following in humanity's footsteps, I tamed some creatures. Just like how we tamed wolves, I tamed the death trap. Rancheroing it back home, as well as trying to tame this weird creature from a questionable part of the food chain and of questionable intelligence. I brought them all together to harvest their eggs, just like with dogs and cats. Seriously? Just like with dogs and cats. Try it. They have eggs. They lay eggs. Now, the first plan was to completely destroy the purple tribe for stealing my color. While I waited for them to go to bed, I attacked them. And in the dead of a very gorgeous night, my Kiwis came running over the hills for slaughter. Murder. As we completely conquered them, I found that I was very quickly becoming something of a despot here in the tribal stage. Now to head back home and eat some lunchy wunchies. While absolutely munching on some crunchies, Green Village interrupted me, and I realized they were my next conquest. I was swiftly conquering them. There was really no chance for them to fight back. But often enough I found myself thinking, what would it be like if I were a more simple race? I thought about the life of the simple fisherman Veloff. All he did all day was fishing up fish with pincers on their faces. Look, he got a catch. He's so happy to live a life such as this. I forgot I was conquering races. I forgot. That's on me. I forgot I was, murdering innocents. Oh, and I got a new development. That's another nice thing, is that after another couple interactions, you get an even cooler looking hut. This is definitely worth just all of the people I've lost, all the dead people. There's just so many dead people. Oh my god, I think I'm starting to realize what it's like to be just a monster. What the fuck? Never mind. I can't stop being a murderer until these guys are fucking dead. Do my eyes deceive me, or is this advancement? What an amazing spaceship! Well, anyways, we were on a complete roll, absolutely slaughtering millions. After killing the Cyan Nation, the pigs, remember? The ones that killed Woopers? We're moving on to the Orange Nation, since it's right next to us. As we began our 2-point pincer attack, we realized that they were sending raiders at our village while we were attacking them, so the raiders had to come back because we were attacking their town, and the raiders came and attacked it. We killed them all. It was really, really weird, but I mean, we got them all. And now, fresh off of killing every other living species that had an IQ higher than a 5th grader, the Kiwis went off and, you know what, they celebrated doing what they do best. Having a dance party. And you know what? I think this was a real good way for us to cap off that tribal stage. With a dance party and nothing else. Let's move on. I know what you're thinking. Wishy-wash me? This felt really disjointed. Did you cut things out? I promise you, tribal stage is so boring, which is why I'm going to show you literally just 1 minute of unedited content. I asked the Pertubers for help, but they didn't do anything, so that's cool. But that's okay, because even if the tribal stage didn't get a video game Emmy, we're about to enter what many people consider their favorite Spore stage. That's right, after creating a beautiful castle that belonged, you know what, in a history book, my Kiwis were moving on to civilization. They planned for things like nuclear war, which, I'll be honest, seems a little out of range for a bunch of people who barely even know how gunpowder works. And a few of them suggested tanks, because yes, we have not invented the wheel, but we will invent high-powered machinery. And you know what? Even though they're leaving their fucking food out all over the floor, some of them suggested making pies. One of them suggested making pies. None of them really wanted to make pies. They were fine with floor food. They wanted democracy. conquest, and motherfucking tanks. And you know what? Those are their God-given rights as Kiwis. Fresh off of the vapors of inventing fireworks for the first time, the Kiwis also invented the first ever car. Don't know how they did that. There wasn't even a suggestion that they knew how to do that, but they knew it. And of course, they got little hats and ties, because that's what a gentleman wears. Now, after claiming a couple spice geysers with some vehicles, as spice is now the currency where it was once food, we watched as other nations bloomed around us, preparing to fight us in the Great Conquest. Also known as life, am I right, guys? Now, this first nation was very gentle, so we had to kill them. And after having a very difficult try at baby's first city planner, I found that I had very quickly conquered my neighboring nation. After pulling up on them with the Buster Sword from one of the Final Fantasies, or any fantasy game, I found that I had finally done what makes most famous countries famous. Killing other people. I mean, what else could you do in this life? Immediately afterwards, we were informed that Red Nation wanted to trade with us, and you know what? That's very sweet of you guys. Yes, I will trade with you, in the wreckage of your friends. After seeing some traces of some ridiculous Yellow Nation, I found that they really hated us. Not sure why, we were just attacking them. Doesn't make any sense, you should be afraid of us. But, you know, whatever. Attacking my cities means that I have to outfit them with turrets. Of course, I headed to both cities, but I realized on the way that there was an epic outside of my main one, which was concerning. And of course, it came to fight the moment the turrets were placed to attack things. Not doing so well. Checking on the attack on the Yellow City, I'm not making it very far, and both the epic and the boats were very quickly fucking up my whole existence. I tried to send a tank to pull the epic away, and, you know, that did nothing at all. It very quickly could dispatch anything I sent after it. And getting desperate, I decided to ask another world power if they could help me. Maybe thin the load a little bit. I had to check some city names, and I was not very confident in how well it would work, and of course I didn't have the money because, you know, issues. So I saved up some money and I asked the Blue Nation to help, and I was not, this was emasculating. I'll admit, this was kind of, I was not doing so good. This did not feel good, knowing that I was very quickly out of my depth. Hey, you know that metaphor about biting off more than you can chew? Yeah. I mean, I didn't. I was just checking if anyone else, you know, knew about that metaphor for any, not for any specific reason, I guess, but, oh. Jeez. And like, yeah, wow. No, this epic is just fucking sitting on my town. He just lives here now, you know? This is just his nest. This city full of innocent people is just where he lives now. Is this payback from killing the epic and tribal stage? It shouldn't be. This is ridiculous. Ugh. So anyways, after sending some of my soldiers to take over a spice geyser the Yellow Nation was taking over, Blue Nation defeated the town I asked for. Excellent. Thankfully, Blue Nation gave me some room to breathe, you know? I could finally... What? Turns out, Blue Nation was now taking my idea in which they conquered something and, you know, despite my measly attempts to befriend them, decided that they were now going to conquer the continent, starting with me, the nation that paid them money so that they would attack someone else. Cool. You know, I love religion, whatever gets you by, Christianity, Buddhism, all that shit, but I don't appreciate when you make my own towns hate me so much that I have to sell buildings and decorations just so that I can combat your forces. I mean, what did I even do to deserve this? What specifically, you know? You know, I just don't get it, man. You kill some people, what? And now suddenly everyone hates you. It's like karma or something. Wait a minute. Oh, cool. While I'm busy worrying about shit, Yellow Nation comes in, and despite an epic attacking them, they still manage to conquer my main city. Cool. Look at all my terrified people. You know what? They're not people. They're just some ones and zeros, right? I shouldn't care about this. I really shouldn't. But you know what? I do. And guess what, buddy? It's personal. So, of course, I go immediately on the aggressive. I've decided that this is what I'm going to do. I head over to Yellow Nation, and I'm gonna give them what they deserve. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to befriend them. I really don't want to start a fight again. And of course, maybe I'll give them a bit of money too. It couldn't hurt. And while going to try and disengage a conflict between Yellow and Red, either to help them befriend each other and to stop Yellow from killing Red, a valuable trade partner from last time, I found out rather unfortunately that they don't like it when I send bombs that calm down troops. So Yellow Nation hates me, and they're going to go claim Red Nation. You know, I play this game and I try to remember that it is a game. I try to be a mature adult about this and remember that it's a game, but then I remember that shit like this happens, where a fleet of Yellow Nation vehicles lead a fucking kaiju monster to my town to terrorize it. And while the kaiju destroys my buildings, the Yellow Nation then gets to just, you know, attack for no reason. I try to be mature about this, I promise I do. But I'm being dogged like I'm the one with the furry butt plug in Fall Guys. Is this really my fault? Not even getting a friendly message from Green Nation can fix this shit. And you know, even when at this rate, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yellow Nation's attacking my cities. I can't seem to hold this city down is the problem. Because it seems like this epic just likes to switch, and it's gotten to the point that just defending myself pisses off the Yellow Nation. Of course, I gotta, you know, return the giant turret to inside of the epic. But, you know, my main point is that I'm getting my fucking ass kicked out here, guys. Can anyone help me? No one likes me? I have to pay someone to help me. Does nobody hate the Yellow Nation? Nobody's attacking it. This is ridiculous. And so, of course, I lose my city, and now you're gonna fucking take over the other side. I'm sick of it. And you know what? Things are gonna change. I realize that in my dense paranoia and need to save every so often, I have found that I have soft-locked myself in a place where Yellow Nation is coming to attack my final city with barely any way for me to fight back. Not the best position, but I could probably salvage something out of this. I just gotta try, you know? And maybe a bit of trying is bombing your own vehicles, and maybe some of it is selling buildings so that you can afford turrets is what I was gonna say. I'm starting to realize just how awful I look, but I've realized that a good way to scum defending your city is to sell all the buildings inside of it so nothing can be hurt, and to just place a ton of turrets so that despite getting as scummy as I could, I still couldn't save my city. This does not do anything good for my mental health, but unfortunately this is now a challenge I need to beat. Which led me to think, this is just a game. I don't know who I'm trying to fool, watching my city die over and over again. Turns out, I don't like watching myself lose. It doesn't feel too good. And it looked like there was not much of a way for me to stop making myself lose. I had pretty quickly fucked myself up, pretty much dug a hole straight to the center of the earth, and I was left to think, what did I do? What did I do wrong? Where could I have done better? And as I watched my kiwis suffer the same exact fate for the 7th or 8th time now, I thought about my dad. Yeah, weird, right? You'd think I was completely fatherless, judging from the behavior that I've exhibited so far, but no, actually. He is quite present in my life and often shows me how to absolutely rise and grind in video games. So I started cheating. I mean, hey, gotta make money somehow, right? And a hustle's a hustle. So, thanks, Dad, for teaching me how to play Spore. Am I on a watch list for this now? With this lucrative infinite money cheat, I didn't need to worry about factories in my city making everyone sad, so instead I just put down a bunch of houses. This is more convenient in multiple ways because not only will people be more sad, but more houses equals more vehicles, and wait, hold on. Thanks to the transitive property, my infinite money cheat was also an infinite boat cheat, resulting in me having such a massive navy to call my own that I absolutely annihilated the Yellow Nation, people who once thought that they were my superiors. This is so satisfying. You know what? Why not also bribe Green Nation to make them love me? It works before, it'll work again. Except this time, I won't run out of money to bribe them with. Just look at that. You know what? I'll insult them for good measure, just like what Sun Tzu says. For those you once believed were your superiors, teabag on them when you absolutely annihilate their stupid little city. Yeah, that sounds like something you would say. Alright, hang on, let me just drop a little immobilization bomb. I fucking hate these guys. Bye. Anyways. Almost done, yeah, we're oh my god, look at that bar move. I am on fire. Turns out, oh, most hype anime moment ever. Yeah, I was gonna say, turns out, with infinite money, nothing is hard. After deciding to outfit the city with a little bit more turrets, cause if I could beat them, then clearly they weren't armed enough. But yeah, after this I decided to add some houses, because as much as I destroyed the city, I wanted to make up for it. By employing all of the residents as soldiers and making them destroy their sister city for no good reason except conquest. Fuck you. Delighted by the poetic nature that I had finally reclaimed a city that I had fought to keep for so long in past saves, I decided my next objective was to heckle this other ocean city, because I mean, what was I gonna do? I was gonna take over all of Yellow Nation, become their new destroyer. I drop a bomb here, I'll drop a fucking telecom bomb over there to stop their vehicles from working, because fuck you. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I gotta do something real quick, I'll be right back. Man, sometimes this game really is beautiful. What a planet rise. Soon the Yellow Nation will be at my knees, yes. Watch as I defeat their paltry forces with my artificially created money. I mean, most money is artificial, but I mean it more like this is an unfair amount of money and the economy will shut down if I don't end this war soon. That kind of right. So I realize while giving this pitiful country money that I've infinite money, I realize I can bribe anyone. You know, one of the most satisfying parts about these newly conquered cities is that I get to rip out every single fun little decoration because there is no time for entertainment in my vastly growing empire. Yes, unfortunately, there is no room for things like happiness, only houses, and of course, now that we don't need any boats or shit like that, millions of airplanes, because airplanes are the way of the murderous future. Hold on. I'll be right back. More conquered cities means more buildings, and more buildings means more airplanes, until eventually I hit the vehicle cap. And here you see Green Nation getting upset at me for some reason. I can't imagine what. Frankly, I don't understand why they're raising such a fuss about it. Yeah, I bombed the city they were attacking, but no one was hurt, I think. Next, I chose to attack this city that was stealing my national color of purple before trying to renovate a completely destroyed city. But then, Green Nation started getting pissed. Apparently, I was like attacking their friend, the Magenta Nation or something. I don't fucking know. Fuck them, right? I'll destroy whatever cities I want. And after I destroy the cities I want, why don't I just attack your cities? See, unfortunately, here's something you idiots don't understand. I am the God King ruler of the civilization stage, okay? I'll send my fleet of murderous Kiwis from the sky to destroy whatever city I want, okay? None of you are safe from me. I may have fed you money, but that money meant nothing when I have infinite amounts for myself. So go on. Fight back. I'll win. You know what? Not only will I win, I'll slam you. I don't care, 'cause I get to be the winner, not you. This is my game. You're just NPCs in a video game. And after... What? What gives you the right to say that you've seen the writing on the wall? It isn't fair. I need my satisfaction. Where do I get to have the grand victory where I sink my teeth and finally feel complete? This isn't right. This is outrageous. Why am I not the winner? I mean, I am, but it's not the win I wanted. Maybe this is the win I deserved. I haven't been very good to the creatures in this game, have I? This feeling that I get, it's nothing like how I used to feel when I played this game. It's this dark, desolate emotion. I feel nothing. I don't feel anything. I asked the Perturbers for help, and even they couldn't figure it out. And the longer that I look at the lineage that I've led, I realize that I was a big monster the whole time. I mean, just look at my beginnings. I was covered in spikes and claws and huge arms and massive mouths. Too many arms. And even when I tried to infantilize myself and endear myself to the monster I had become, I still continued to wage nothing but war. Like a something. Just like a dickhead. I was a dickhead. Or even a bonehead. That's right. Man, nothing could make this bonehead feel better. Except a spaceship! You guys are the boneheads! I'm out of here! Well, that's the end of the video. I thank you guys so much for watching until the end. I really appreciate it. You know, it's weird. This has been, I mean, not the most stressful thing I've ever done, but definitely one of them. And I just really appreciate that people that I made this video that are already subscribed, because God, a couple of you already subscribed. But for the people who were patient and waited, even though it seemed like I was never going to make a fucking YouTube video, thank you for staying. And you know what? Here's to this not being the only YouTube video I ever make, right? We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But hey, there's like tons of this video I've left to edit. I just figured I'd finish the voice lines because just to get them out of the way, am I right? Whatever. I'll be going. See you guys later. Watch the video again if you want, but for now, just like, subscribe, and we'll see what happens next.